Hey guys, thanks for joining me. I'm going to get right down to the nitty gritty of this. This is the first in what I'm hoping will be a long standing series that will run kind of parallel but on a more frequent basis with the remainder of season 2 and subsequent seasons after that. This is going to be the blog series. I figured that there's a lot going on in my life that I'd quite like to share with you guys. Whether it's worth sharing and whether you guys actually enjoy it is still to be decided and still to be seen, but we'll run with it for however long. As always, feedback is welcomed. But especially now, there's a lot going on in my life, and it's not so much that I want to tell you guys about it, but I want you to join me on this journey that's about to happen. It's very it's exciting. It's a tad nerve-wracking. I'll go into the details shortly. First of all, apologies. I haven't been in the public eye or made myself known or had any presence in any form of social media, Twitter least of all, Instagram or YouTube. And that's because I've been battling a chest infection shortly after I came back from Wales. I have no intention of ever going back. Again, big shout out to Lee and his wife Lou, who graciously and unquestionably put me up for that night, gave me a roof over my head and a bed. So guys, thank you very much appreciated. So yeah, a massive apology for not kind of having any presence in the world in any way, shape or form in the past fortnight and a half. As you could probably tell, I still look a bit shit. Some of you are going to say it's an improvement. Whatever. I feel a downside lot better than I did a week ago. That's because I'm on antibiotics now and they are kicking ass. So enough about illnesses and shit. What is going on? What's so important? Okay. You know when you want to tell everything, but you're not quite sure where to start. Okay. Recently, I have been thinking that it's yeah. Do you ever look at someone in your workplace and think, I really don't want to end up like you? There are a couple of people in my office, my building, my company, who strike that emotion with me. And it was a conversation that I had with my wife a few weeks ago. She said, you know what, you may as well just go work for yourself because you can't seem to get on with anybody else. Light bulb. So I did some legwork, some running around, made some inquiries, and I will be starting my own business. I'll give you an idea of kind of what's happening. I'm going to be doing a leisure-related business. I'm mindful not to go into too many details at this moment in time. I don't want to curse myself. But there are certain things that I'm going to be doing that aren't being done already. And if they are being done already, they're not being done properly. So I am going to be doing things in a way that I believe will work, in a way that I believe will benefit communities, individuals, groups, organisations. More on that as it happens. Believe me, I want to tell you guys everything straight off the bat, but I'm mindful just to kind of hold back a little something. So if I'm not telling you guys everything now, why am I telling you at all? More as a personal thing, to be quite honest with you. In telling you guys that I'm about to embark on something massive, I hold myself accountable. And I think there's a lot of places in the world and lots of individuals who don't have that particular accountability. I've always been one to put my hands up and say, I screwed the pooch. I messed up, it was me. I know what I did wrong. I'll go for it again. Do it properly. But I'm also the guy that will turn around and go, hey, you did this wrong, but I can see what it was you were trying to do. I'm essentially holding myself accountable to you guys, because the business that I'm going to create is going to cater for you guys. If you could see what's on this PC screen right now, you'd scream, because there are some fantastic things on there that are just in the pipeline, and it's unfortunately going to take a little bit of time to get them to where they need to be, but I promise you, bear with me, it's going to be worth the wait. It's going to be good. I have a little fly in my study. This is my study, or more commonly known as the place where everything gets dumped that doesn't have a place in the house. Some of this stuff's been sort of squirreled away in here for the past 15 months, 13, 14, 15 months. But I do believe that it will be very shortly tidied up and rectified, as will another space in the house. Because otherwise I'm not going to have anywhere to work, or to be able to put anything to work with there. Like I said, being very mindful of what I am and am not telling you guys at this moment in time. There are a handful of people that I have approached. There is one person who most of you will know. He's got an idea. Not as an idea as of what he's going to do, but he has an idea of what I'm doing. And I actually approached him and said, you know, I could really do with some insight here. And he produced some absolute gold for me last night. He really did. You know who you are. Thank you so much. That's really... I'll look after you when the time comes, I promise. Also, like to give a little bit of a nod to Twisted Hazel, otherwise known as Ginger Bruce's wife. I know she's not been feeling very well lately. Bad problems with her back, bless her. Lou, I hope you're feeling okay. I haven't forgotten about a package I'm supposed to be sending you. A few little anime bits and pieces. For example, I have a plethora of anime mangas, manga chapters here, that will be put in an envelope or a jiffy bag or a box, and sent down to you in the coming weeks, if not months. So bear with me, I haven't forgotten. Also, massive kind of, not shout out, not nod, acknowledgement. For those of you who don't know, the Bearded Clam has had a few health related issues as of late, and he's recuperating, and he's you know when you want to tell people about another dude, but you're not quite sure if the other dude would appreciate you telling people about the dude's other things. Hopefully you understood that. Bearded Clam, bless him, Mike, he's not been in the best health recently. And it's my understanding that he went in today, I think, to get himself all sorted. So, not a shout out, not a nod, just my thoughts are with you, buddy. I hope you feel better soon. So with that, that's pretty much all I can really give you guys right now. Sorry. So this is, like I say, going to be part of an ongoing blog. I will try and upload as frequently as I can. I think the upload for every day of the week might be a little bit intense, but we'll see how we go. If there's anything that is going to happen during the day that I think you guys might sort of be interested in hearing, anything I kind of think that would be worth sharing and making you guys chuckle if nothing else, then I'll certainly get up and show it to you guys. So until next time, the summary for this video: there's something big coming, and it's gonna be awesome. It really is. It's gonna take a bit of time, but it's gonna be so worth it. So stay tuned, and I promise you, this is gonna get really good, really quickly. See you later.